those two bullied us too, and they're freshmen. They were the best two guards on the court, whether they're freshmen, seniors, sophomores, whatever. They were the best two. But again, they were the best two because they were physical and they bullied us. It isn't like they were jacking threes and going nuts. They just went to wherever they wanted to on the court. It either went into your body and shot or just jumped over you and shot. And then when they figured out that's all they had to do, I mean, Fulkerson killed us last year, and we do a pretty good job. It's a one-bucket game with 5 minutes to go, and all of a sudden, turnover, layup, bad shot because we pass up a shot, and all of a sudden it's 6 and 8 again. I mean, I was at a loss for words. Like, you cannot – we had 2 turnovers at half. We had 2 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the second half. I mean, just throwing crazy passes. Why would you throw that? Well, I thought I could. We can't be that team. So disappointing. I'm just, I don't know what to tell you at this point. We're playing good enough to win, and then we hit a stretch where we don't score a basket. Our guards didn't shoot it well, I know, but they still passed up open looks that led to turnovers or bad shots. Again, 5 or 6 of them. And the bigs are telling them, please shoot. But when you're 4 or 5 for 25, 26 as a group, it's that's when you start ball faking and trying to drive and get fouled, and just can't be that group.
Jerry, then Daryl.
Yeah, John, I thought that Keon looked like a go-to guy there for about 37 minutes or so. 36, whatever it was. What was he the guy? I mean, he was scoreless down the stretch. What happened? What did you think of his performance?
I thought he was great today. Not only did he score, he rebounded, and he was above the rim. We had some other guys that have been big-time rebounders for us. I don't know if the game was rough, but they wouldn't go after balls, not even attempt. He did. And yes, we just went right at him and just said, create. Now, the only thing that happened late is they crowded him, and he threw it out, and he was begging guys to shoot balls. And he was in the huddle saying it, shoot the ball. And again, understand no one's being taken out for misses. I took Davion out one time because he didn't shoot a ball. You can't be in. And so, we just, it was one of those nights where we needed to have one guy make some shots on the perimeter because of how they played, and we just didn't get any of it.
Go ahead and Larry.
Yeah, John, I would assume that these guys that you have, that some of them haven't lost 12 games in their life, much less 12 in 1 year. How much of this challenge is that emotional hurdle? And do you ever have concerns of losing the team down the stretch with the way the losses are piling up?
I don't worry about that, but they also have a coach that's not used to losing 12 games in 3 years. And so I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to hold them accountable. I'm trying to continue to teach. I'm never going to quit on this team. I'll give them everything I have, but at the end of the day, they have to get on the court and perform. And they have to be strong with the ball. You cannot turn it over in critical times. Did we do it again today? Yes, we did it again today. You have to understand, every practice we're working on this stuff. The issue becomes where you get baskets from if guys don't want to shoot open shots. How do you create some opportunities for baskets? And every game it seems like it's something new. Very, very hard way to go about this. But it's what it is, and we tried different ways, and if something works, we stick with it.
Larry, go ahead.
John, just it looked like you were trying to play at a faster pace and getting that done. First half, you get to the foul line a lot of times. Second half, you barely get there. Tennessee gets there a lot. Did they just, because they were more bullying you, as you say?
I don't know. I have to watch the tape. We didn't get into the bonus until 2 minutes left. They were in the bonus at 15 minutes left in the game. Big advantage because now it's a free throw shooting contest. We were there in the second half or first half with 10 minutes to go, not 15. But I'll have to watch the tape. I'll just see what the tape says.
Kyle and then John.
Hey, Cal, at some point, do you have to, at least maybe start keeping an eye on next season in terms of maybe I want to see this guy in this situation. I want to throw this guy into this fire and get a look at him, or this group of guys who might be the foundation going forward.
I'm worried about the next game, Kyle. I'm not worried about postseason, conference tournament. Look, we're not that far off. We just played 3 ranked teams and we had a chance to beat them all. And we break down at critical times. Do I have the wrong guys in? I made some changes and the guys that went in didn't make any shots, turned it over. We're trying everything we can, but I'm not thinking about next year. I owe it to these kids and this program to do whatever I can to get this thing flipped around. And that's all I'm doing. I'll watch the tape. We'll go back. I'm trying to be light and positive, even though this is, I'm telling you, it's been 35 years since I've had to deal with something like this. But this team can paint the picture that they want, but not if you continue to have the same things happen and we work on it, we show it on tape. See, part of it becomes if guys aren't playing well, this is the immaturity. If you're not playing well, it's hard for you to help us. Versus an Anthony Davis, I can't make a shot. You guys shoot. I'm going to block every ball and rebound every ball, and I'm going to play great defense. You guys score. I can't. That was a mature star who got it. Where, again, we got to get guys, when you're not playing well, what do you do to help us win? Do you do anything to help us win? Again, moving screens. I got to watch the tape. Critical. That's like the game. The game changed. And you need to watch and see, did he move? If he did, why would you? Why would you do that in that situation? So, again, got to watch the tape. I'll be able to see more then. And like I said, we got a quick turn with the team. Are you ready? 5 out, 4 out, beat you on the bounce. 5 out, 4 out, beat you on the bounce, Arkansas. Muss is doing a great job with his team. Terrific players. A lot of one-on-one stuff. We didn't do very well today. I would have liked to have Jacob in a little bit more. But our offense was so bad, I was trying to get some baskets, and that didn't work well. So it was a mistake by me. I should have gone with Jacob and left some other guys sit a little bit and, tried to say, okay, let's guard, because basically what they did is they just ran right down us and scored. But
2 more guys, John and Derek.
Hey, John, I'm also going to try to be positive, but it seems like your team has had more fast break points these past 2 games than they have all season. Is that something that you're trying to do intentionally? This team should be able to get out there and run.
Well, but John, you got to throw the ball ahead or they won't run. So today what happened is one guy was ahead twice and didn't get it, so he stopped running, and I told him, you must sprint, and if he doesn't throw you the ball, he's coming out. You got to throw the ball. If you not down the middle, up the sideline. Now, let me ask all you basketball bennies. If you go to throw it up the sideline and those guys are covered, what does that mean the court is?
Open.
And what do you do now?
Go to the basket.
Go right at it and create a shot. It's not hard. All we've been working on for the last week and a half is what you just said. So it's showing up. But at critical times, decision-making, execution. Why would you throw a slow bouncer when he had a shot? Again, because I'm not worried about his shot. I'm worried about what I'm doing. We got to get together and be about each other, especially if you personally aren't playing well.
Derek, finish us off.
Yeah, Cal, just 12 minutes tonight. for Isaiah Jackson? Just any specific reason for that?
Yeah, he wasn't getting balls, and Keon was doing it. Keon got all the rebounds and scored, and he seemed a little bit behind in the first half, so I went with Keon in the second because of how he played. We were a +8 with Keon and Olivier in together. We just got to keep Olivier on the court.
All right, guys,